Hey guys, it's Lizzie. So I wrote this video script 2 years ago and I never filmed it, and I was looking through my phone trying to find videos to make for this summer since I'm pre-filming like 2 months of videos because I'll be away in Thailand and Singapore. Anyway, so I found this video script, how to not ask a girl out, and I'm finally making it. So this is directed towards anyone who's a teenager in high school or middle school. A significant amount of you as my viewers are still teens, and so this is relationship advice for you guys. So these situations of like fail ways of asking a girl out have all happened to me when I was younger, and none of them resulted in me getting into a relationship with the guy, so they don't work and I don't recommend them at all. Number one is over Facebook. This does not reduce awkwardness at all. Maybe temporarily when you're like messaging someone, hey, I like you, hey, will you be my girlfriend? That might not be awkward, but then like you see them at school the next day and it's just like you never talk about what went on Facebook and it's just extremely awkward. So do not do it online. In high school, I had several instances of random feelings being confessed online at night on Facebook, and it was just so weird, and please don't do that and make a girl feel uncomfortable. Just talk to her in person. If you can't talk to someone in person and tell them how you feel, then you're not ready to be in a relationship. Number two, kissing her or attempting to kiss her. This actually happened to me when I was a sophomore in high school, and I actually don't know if this guy actually wanted to be in an actual relationship. I think he was just like messing around. But I was in an elevator with this guy because I was injured from track, and so in high school you get to leave class 5 minutes early if you have an elevator pass. And so we're in the elevator like going down to the first floor to like walk to our next class together, and he like walks over to me and like tries to kiss me, and I like pushed him away, and I was just like really annoyed because I feel like for me, I'm not gonna kiss someone unless we're in a relationship and that's communicated. I'm not just gonna like kiss random guys. I know that I'm someone who's very direct in my communication style, but even if you're really good at reading body language and you're so sure that this girl is into you and likes you, it's just like you don't need to just kiss her. You can just have a conversation instead and then kiss her. And this also happened to one of my friends when we were in high school. It was actually at her church in her youth group. This guy just like came up to her and tried to kiss her, and she was like way more assertive than I was in a lot of ways, and she like pushed him or slapped him or something. But like seriously, it's kind of sexual harassment to just go up and kiss someone. Just do not do that. And what would be even worse is if the girl wasn't assertive and just let you kiss her and she didn't even like you and then she felt like used or whatever. So just don't kiss someone unless you talked about liking them or it's really clear that she's into it too. Consent is so important with like any physical contact. Number three is ambiguously, and that is by being like, hey, so we should hang out sometime. Like implying that you really like her but just not saying it, and like hinting at it so slightly that it's just kind of confusing what you even mean. And then this puts the girl in such an awkward position because you have not expressed feelings, so she can't reject you. So instead she kind of feels like she's leading you on because she knows that you're kind of into her but you're not actually saying it. If you want to go on a date with a girl, then just tell her. If you want to hang out with a girl who's your friend, then don't be awkward about it. Just say what you're thinking. Don't like beat around the bush. Just be direct. I made a video a couple years ago about how to tell a guy that you don't like him and like show him that, so you guys should go watch that. But I definitely didn't know the advice that I shared in that video when I was in high school, and so when situations like this happened, it was so uncomfortable. I didn't know what to do. Number four is through her friends. I feel like this is a cliche middle school thing though, like this guy tells your best friend like, I like Sarah, like does Sarah like me, kind of thing, and it's just so stupid. Like just go talk to the person. Like if you don't have a friendship and a trust already established with this person, then that's gonna be like a really stupid relationship. But actually my first boyfriend when I was in 8th grade, he told one of my friends that he liked me, and then she told me, and then I was like, yeah, I like him, and then she told him, and then he asked me out. So this actually probably works in middle school, but that's not like an actual relationship. Like I do not even consider that like a relationship in my life. So I guess that's something that should probably stay in middle school. If you're like older than that, communicate to the actual person who you like. This happened to me when I was a freshman in college, and I was playing volleyball with a group of people. I got to know a guy through that, and we like weren't really friends, but we like knew each other from that. And then a girl who was a mutual friend told me like, so and so likes you. It's so weird because then later you see the person and you don't even get to talk to them about it. I still feel awkward seeing this guy because it's just so weird. I think that for me, my main problem with this, it's like a lack of courage, a lack of confidence. You're kind of avoiding having an an actual face-to-face real conversation by using the internet or using another person or not actually saying what you mean. Asking the girl out or telling her that you like her, or if it's the girl telling the guy, I know I've done that before, it really doesn't have to be that complicated. All you need to do is sit down with them when you're hanging out one-on-one and tell them that you like them. I think that a lot of people are afraid of confrontations and direct communication, but I honestly think that in situations like this, it's really good to just communicate and maybe even over communicate just to make sure that you know what's going on. And I think that a lot of us are scared of getting rejected, but honestly it's really good to get rejected if you really like someone and like are investing all this time and energy thinking about it and wanting the relationship. If this girl or this guy is really not interested in you, it's really good to just figure that out so that you can get over the person. I made a whole video on how to get into a relationship with a girl called How to Get a Girlfriend, and I'll link it right here. I made that video with Nicole and we went in depth for like 15 minutes about like girls and like what we want in a guy and everything. But I think that the main thing is to just become friends with a girl and not just like someone who you don't know. I feel like, I know it's kind of strange that I have to say that, but I get so many messages from you guys and so many people like someone who they don't actually know. I think it's fine to have a crush when you're not actually serious about a relationship, but if you are, then actually get to know them as a friend and don't worry so much about thinking of them as like really special or like someone you like. Just like get to know them as a normal person. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much and I'll see you next Monday. Bye! A leader in the conversation, and so be like asking her questions to get to know her more, and it's kind of a way to be selfless by like actively listening and actually showing her that you're really interested in getting to know who she is.
Girls love to be pursued.